New track from La Dispute. This is a band that I really liked back in the day. It's been a while since they've actually released some music, but this is Environmental Catastrophe Film. It's 8 minutes and 48 seconds long. So buckle up, guys. We're about to watch like almost like a short film or something over here. But these guys are like post-hardcore, very poetic and just very genuine music. So let's get it.
You would run through the neighbor's yard, over Brook and Billentoff Street, cut the corner to the break in the trees, heading where the light sinks into the dark. The hidden path that leads to the creek and the embankment where they'd sunbathe asleep. You can see it where the light bleeds back and ahead. We're approaching with your knees bent down, keeping close to the slope. Crouched low under the cover of reeds, you'd sneak and reach your hand behind. Try to grab on the tail, hold it up in the air high, feeling it rise.
I always felt like
panic, trying to twist from your hand clenched tight in a fist, as if trying to swim, swiping its claws toward the ground, but finding nothing underneath it could reach to break free into the water below, where you knew you should never get close. How told since birth, they leak poison throughout it all, the only history you really knew about, not how gypsum spilling out or gave a name to the creek, or how mining it dug tunnels beneath every street in the neighborhood, the ones who took to
Indie with Me Without You. These guys have been around for the same time almost. I always felt like Garrett Russell was influenced by these guys, but I know he says Me Without You.
Where 2 centuries back, there came prophecy to settle the land. Took the rapids out with the dams put down to float timber to the factories on the banks of the Grand to build homes before they made furniture, and others came to live and worship, started a church to raise families.
Oh, looks like where my dad's cottage is.
And you follow in reverse where it goes, backwards home to where you're staring at the water below. What would happen if you fell down the slope? If you drowned, where would your body wash out? Would it carry all the way to Lake Michigan? And if you didn't, would the poison inside from the river kill you later in life? In the kitchen with your wife and your kids, eating dinner when your body gives in, and again, sitting with your family in church. Would it matter anyway if it did? If it's true what the sermon said, in heaven there's a ledger and you're there circled twice on a line in the back, does it matter then? If he never draw a line through your name, when you found that magazine in the woods, why the shame flooding in? When they asked if it felt good to look, and it did, and you blink, you're back, but you're no longer a king. You're at church to say goodbye to a friend.
Oh, it's building up.
Like you was circled twice on the line, and you took his own life. If you give in to the poison inside, could they deny you when you try to get in? At the water again, you swing your hands above the grave, reach to find the ground, there's only air underneath, and you understand the lack of control when you look upward from the water below. To know whatever held you up let you go, and you fell, and that there's only one direction the water flows. There's only one direction the water flows, it only goes forward.
Oh, God is screaming.
Forward! Forward! There's only one direction we go, and we can only go forward every day. To the end where we began, to the darkness of the head. It's everything that happens in life will never happen again. And you spend your whole life learning to swim, and you can never know what's over the bend. And every moment moment passing is another one you'll never get back, and you can know they get older, older.
Oh, slow it down. One of your favorite vocalists. Again, so genuine, so raw. He's always been like that. King Park has always been.
Turns the blade
Oh wait.
on the blade, sharp degrade and goes down.
Ooh.
Carves away at the grain where the hand holds the blade, spins around and falls down to the ground. And what it takes gets swept up at the end of every day, gets thrown into the stove to burn away. Turns to flames first to burst, bright to smoke, climbs to fade, makes the steel glow with warmth. Gave to hands, touch the face, and what remains becomes an arm, becomes a leg, and when assembled at the end becomes a chair for you to sit. Became the railing on the staircase at the first place where we kissed. Became the roof, became the bed frame in our room, became the house where we first lived, and we became what we became, what we need here just to breathe. Everything in me spinning on the lathe against the blade, turn me into shape, carve it all away, throw it in the flames, turn it into heat, let it keep us warm, at least in me. Let me be the legs, let me hold you up, let me never break. Watch the past fall away, all our lives against the blade, because the time goes and we change, not what we made, but what can be. Come with me, because the yard, go where the dark flames turn to spring, through the reeds, will you please do it just for once, do it just for me. Let me sleep in the sun, let me feel you reach, hold me out, keep me up above now, let the tide break, come and lie here with me, and the drink, before we go, before we must fall in it with me, through the rush, into the light, let it wash us all away, become the wave, become the air, because we breathe, because our lives go only forward and we die.
Looking back, are there any things that you wished that you could have gotten accomplished that maybe just didn't get done?
I knew I had done my best. I can live with it because I've lived in it all of my life.
Who is that? What is the song exactly about?
Born in it. So I've learned how to live with it.
I was trying to understand the meaning behind what he was saying, to be honest. Well, from the upcoming. Other than some lines that were resonating, like the whole song, I'm not too sure what it actually means. But chat, out of 10, how do we feel about this? So yeah, I know La Dispute is a band that I actually really liked. Yeah, La Dispute are great, but I'm wondering what the people who haven't heard them before, what they think. Kane Park by the same band is one of the most powerful like emo songs ever written. It's 7 minutes long. It's based off a true story, and it gets really intense towards the end. This song almost feels like it's recapturing what they did there, but it's a little bit more, instead of like a constant build, it kind of like goes back and forth between like something screamy to something more light. And when it goes into the more mellow part halfway through, I've never heard him do these kind of vocals before in this lower register. I kind of liked it. So yeah, I know the vocals aren't probably everyone's style. I feel like he also has taken cues from Jeff Rickley of Thursday, an old emo band back in the day. But yeah, this song was cool. It seems like a return to form for them, but I think I need a little bit more time to sit with it. I definitely enjoyed the journey. I just need to give it a couple more spins, but I'm probably going to give it a 7.9. Scratches that depths to itch for me. Yeah. For Silent Planet. Yeah, again, I've mentioned this band many times. If you go back to my Silent Planet videos, you'll see me reference La Dispute, because I've always felt like Garrett Russell uses a lot of La Dispute ideas, but it probably is more Me Without You, I guess. Both bands are kind of similar in some aspects, but yeah, very, very cool band. If you like this, go check out their discography because they've written some awesome tracks.